It's what drives you crazy on Slam 101.1 FM.
No, yesterday morning, old man started to talk about Christmas music being played now and talk about independence music, leading us to ask, what is independence music?
Yeah.
And let's go to the phone lines though for the first call of the morning before we open that can of worms. Morning, how you doing?
Hi, good morning. I'm well, thanks. And yourself?
Yeah, I'm okay. A friend of mine is laughing because I say worms. Anyhow, go on. That's all I had.
I just wanted to speak to what drives me crazy. A couple of weeks back, you had a caller who was speaking about when you send a query to CXC to get your query in a grid process. And she said that all they do is add up the marks. Again, that's not true.
So it's not just not a recalculation of the marks.
No.
Okay.
No. When you send a query to CXC, they pull the child's paper, and actually you have an independent marker who goes through and marks the paper again, question by question by question. The grade is not marked down, but it could be marked up. So it's not just a case of pulling it and adding it back up. That's foolishness. You have to go back through the child's paper.
Because you pay for that, don't you?
Right.
Exactly, you pay $60 for it, and the thing about it is sometimes the paper is corrected by the computer, and sometimes a page could be missed. Things can happen. So now it is physically done by some person.
I mean the paper is corrected by the computer. You mean multiple choice?
No, yes, sometimes the things go through a system.
I mean, if my English literature essay getting judged by a computer, it's cruel.
No. It depends on the subject as well.
Exactly.
Right? But that's how it is. They actually physically get someone independently, and they sit down and they mark the child's paper.
You work at CXC? How you know this?
Because I am affiliated with teachers, and we have gone through this before, and I have known people who have had their grades changed like that. And I know someone who is retired now, and he does independent marking for geography and another syllabus. I can't remember what the other one is.
Geography got to be one of those subjects that you can't really mark by a computer. But my question to you is, the person that got their CXC paper remarked that you know, right? Did they get a higher grade?
Yes. It went from a grade 2 to a grade 1.
So they got a very high grade.
High grade.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. It's almost good there. Good.
High grade there. Bye-bye. Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
We don't want to come back with a lower grade.
No. But I think you said you can't get a lower grade.
We can't.
So high grade
ever.
Right.
Yes. You call us right now 20 minutes before 9 o'clock. 20 minutes before 9 o'clock right now on Slam 101.1 FM. It is What Drives You Crazy, all brought to you with the kind compliments of In-Free Equipment Rentals.
The no sweat guarantee.
And anything that you want to discuss, you can give us a call right now and let us know what is driving you crazy this morning. Anything on your mind this morning, Bubbles?
Well, she just brought up, I'm wondering if I could probably get my 11 plus remarked again.
I don't think it would make much of a difference. No, it's gone. Time for that is gone. You want to go to different secondary school?
No, of course they want to remain at law school, yeah.
A lot of time is actually want to go back to secondary school time.
For?
Just because I really enjoyed my time at school. I really had a good time at school.
School is the best days, you don't realize it until you leave school and end up in a working environment. Not saying that this environment is a bad environment to be in. I'm just saying.
But because of that, I haven't realized that in life, I've started to pretend like these got to be my best days. No, some days got to be my best days because when I went to secondary school, I realized that Wesley Hall was my best days. And then when I left secondary school, when I left UB, when I left secondary school, I went to UB. I realized that secondary school was my best days. Yeah. And then when I went and started working, I realized UB was better than this too. So right now that I'm working here, I say, these are the best days that I can go to.
Or probably when you retire, Slam was the best days,
Exactly. So let me just enjoy and live in the moment, boy.
Yeah,
hey, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Yeah.
My very crazy, or I could say a concern, is I realized that the certain areas of Barbados that really need some debushing. And you come up there by Neil's Plantation, left Norman Nels running the boat and going up. There's supposed to be a sidewalk there that person's supposed to use when they're going to the bus stop, and it's overgrown with bush, and it can easily cause a pedestrian to get in an accident or get laid down or anything like that. Another area that I see the same thing too is coming up by Buckley's, and you're going towards the turnpike. There's a sidewalk that's supposed to be there, and it's forcing the pedestrians to walk in the road, which is not a good thing.
Hopefully it's going to be resolved soon, because you mentioned over there, so by the junction to Salters, over Niels, and you also mentioned Buckley. In between there would be the Constant roundabout, and I noticed that between Constant roundabout going down to Dash Valley yesterday was actually debushed on the left side of the road going towards Dash Valley from Constant roundabout. You realize that they clearly bushed there, because you couldn't really see anything when you come out for that roundabout to go down Dash Valley. So hopefully the same that debush that will come and debush those areas you mentioned. But I also think that we're coming to a part in time in Barbados where we as a community are going to have to start to debush the country ourselves, because it's obvious that the government doesn't have the resources to be able to maintain the country in as pristine a condition as we would like. So I think that we're going to start to have to get some community efforts and debushing. And the debushing is really a good form of exercise too. But I want nobody to cuss me and say that I want a gun.
So I would say this though, I got a view on that, right?
Yeah.
We got a lot of people out there saying I'm prison, I ain't doing nothing though. So I think bring some of them up on the road and let them do some cleaning, because the cleaning has got good ones that's going and do your agriculture and stuff, but bring some of these good ones.
I could agree with
that could be a solution. I've always had a concern about giving prisoners hoes and cutlasses though, but anyway. Thank you for your call, sir.
All right, cool, guys.
Yeah, man. We go back to the phone lines. Good morning. Hi, you could turn on the radio in the background, please.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Yeah, the traffic in the background low too, you could turn it down too. Not
what really drives me crazy is people who has no consideration for others on the road, right? Now, I don't mind people driving and letting people cross the road and stuff, right? But you can't expect that as you see a person right next to your car, you can just start on traffic. Yeah. I got your hand out, say, like, you're doing justice. Like,
I left people behind you scrambling, yeah.
Doesn't mean the person behind me can get their stop.
Yeah.
It's actually dangerous when you do that, let people cross the road outside of a zebra crossing. I only do it if it's going to be an elderly person or a young child.
I don't even do it. I do it depending on the circumstances and how far away I am when I see the person. If I see the person, I got adequate time to stop.
Right, yeah.
A signal. If I see that, if you pick you up late, I can go along and left you there, because really and truly, I ain't working up with somebody running the back of me. You know what I mean?
I agree, but I see, like, don't agree. But I mean, taking a perspective, like, if I see a child is like, you know, I will feel bad knowing that, okay, I went and didn't allow the child to cross the road.
Yeah, fair enough. Thank you for your call, sir. It seems like the aliens are trying to get you. You still there? Yeah, it's a very garbled transmission. You don't know what's going on here.
I'll say aliens.
Call Dana and Fox Mulder. Anyhow, call us right now, 436-1011. 436-1011 is the number to dial this morning. 15 minutes before 9 o'clock right now, which means you've got about another 10 minutes or so to get your call in to what drives you crazy and let us know what is driving you crazy. I think the issue was that prisoners have to be paid for their labor. I think you could pay them with time off. If you get into volunteer, if you volunteer and you enter this program, you debush your earning and get 6 months off your sentence, then anything like that if they've agreed to that, then the only reason that being paid for the labor would become an issue to me is if they join a union. But if you're forcing them to do it, but if they do it on a volunteer basis and their reward could possibly be time off, then they may very well be bound and gonna do it.
The hours you put in, the hours you get off.
Hey, good morning. I would be out of jail in no time. I would be cutting bushy.
Bring it.
Hey, good morning. How you doing? Hey, caller, you there? Oh, sorry about that. Let's go back to this one. Hey, good morning. You there, caller?
Good morning. I just called to say about the person that was there talking about his best days was the Leslie Hall and then the secondary school and UE. I understand the Leslie Hall and the school, but UE, I'm very glad to hear that his best days were at UE, because I don't know that I had good days at UE. Like, it's literally trying to kill you. So I'm really glad that you had good days at UE. That's all I called to say.
I'm so sorry that you're not having a good time at UE. I had a great time at UE. I spent a lot of time with the girl. I spent a lot of time singing. I went to collection competitions at UE. I enjoyed my life at UE, though, to be honest with you.
I gotta give Salt a high five, because I had a great time at UE and I wasn't even registered. I was at UE for days, nights.
Have a great day, man. It's all about balance,
awesome.
Man.
Morning, Stan.
Good morning. Welcome to the program. How you doing?
Morning.
Hi, how you doing?
Coffee drive me crazy. What drive me crazy is the gas.
Which one? Carbon
you
dioxide.
you put gas in the car. put $50 in the car last night. Drive home straight from the gas station. Now I get 20 car want gas again. The gas is there than last.
We drove. This was our guy doing the F-150 or something. So.
Check the Spark Plugs. When last you had the car service?
I serve my car regular.
I don't. You got to get a smaller car. Where you live though?
However you fuck is.
I live at Oyster.
Live at Oyster. Where you putting the gas?
Oyster. And Wildy.
Putting gas in Wildy.
Oyster.
Really to Oyster and back down to town?
Yep.
But you went in between. Who borrowed your car? Santa? I don't know.
But they borrow the car, sleep home. It ain't know it.
I don't know. That sounds very strange. Though. $50 in gas would last you longer than that. But gas went down at the beginning of the month, sir.
I know, but gas didn't last it.
Well, I don't know what to tell you then, sir. The gas in this point is last for now. Yeah. But I hope I don't end up like you, cause John know he can't afford it.
At all.
But and this is a man's work. So thank you for your call, sir.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
Yeah, man. Have a great day. Let's go back to the phone lines. Good morning. What's driving you crazy, caller? No, it's driving me crazy.
No caller?
No caller. You call us right now, 436-1011, 436-1011, and let us know what is driving you crazy this morning. You know what drove me crazy over the weekend? Well, lots of things drove me crazy over the weekend, but outscoring cancer, I played in a netball game on Friday evening. Yeah, it was good, man. It was good. So I want to big up everybody who participated in that. Big up the Barbados Netball Association as well for inviting me. Thank you so much for having me on hand. And big up all the other people who came out and supported the event and all the quote-unquote netballers and past netballers who were there in attendance and served well to entertain the crowd on hand. And they did raise a good set of money for the ladies and who are suffering and afflicted. And we'd like to do it again sometime. And let me know if you need me again. Let's go back to the phone lines. Hey, morning, welcome to the program.
Score? All right,
now I play center.
Okay.
We don't get the score.
Okay.
I was the center of attraction. Hi, good morning. How you doing?
Hi, morning, Salt Bubbles. Morning. I must agree with you. School days were the best. UV days were the best because it depends on what you did.
I know.
That was the old girl. The days of the old girl. Those were good days.
I know.
That's okay. You be good. But,
I don't know how UV is now.
On something that was said yesterday. The guy that spoke about the parents that spoke about technology and the enhanced use of that school. And from an educational point of view, I would say that the use is what makes the difference. In other words, you can have the child spend all the time doing nothing and still complain about it, or you can limit what the child does when they're doing nothing and let them focus more on the schoolwork. So it's not the fact that we're using technology, it is how the technology is being used that people need to realize that you need to limit the use of technology with your students. And I see it's a great thing.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, sir. And usage, it all comes down to usage. Even something like YouTube, you can find it very good or the very bad. It just depends on usage.
I'll use it, yeah.
Thank you for your call, sir.
I'll use it. No problem, guys. Okay.
123 on the WhatsApp says, Salt wore skirt. No, that drives me crazy. I didn't see that. No, I will let y'all know that.
Clarify the situation for us, Patrick.
No.
Is this stemming from your blue shoes that my mother kept away from the boat for you at the
No. Big up mums on the blue shoes. But everybody knows that nobody in that ball still wears skirts. Nobody knows we were both players in skirts and knickers. I wore leggings.
Okay. Yes,
good morning. Welcome to the program.
No skirt,
I wore my leggings, yes. Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Morning. I'm good. How you doing?
I for some reason when they came on the court, the DJ played Buff Bay. Good morning, welcome to the program. How you doing? What's driving you crazy?
I got the mad with the gasoline. I won't believe that you thought was being sarcastic just when you see that gas come down. In the beginning this month, you was being sarcastic.
No, gas can come down. I think gas can on diesel.
But you already thought that gas has got like by 10 cents. I can't by 2 cents already.
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
Oh, so you're trying to be sarcastic?
I wasn't being sarcastic. I said gas came out at the beginning of this month. So if his gas is running out more this month, that gas has actually come down. I can't imagine what would be happening to his gas in the previous month.
These 2 cents will make a difference when it go up by 12. See?
Oh, okay, fair enough. Thank you for that. Oh, sorry.
So he told me he's $50. So I had a lesson here. Let him know appreciate what he got. I live in St. Lucie. I work in Christchurch.
My condolences.
I put $133 in gas in my vehicle every 3 to 4 days. Wow. So practically my weekly bill is $260. Wow.
You need to move.
That by 4.
You need to move from the job.
You ask my guy, like, we ain't even need to multiply that by 4. Thank God I get it, but it's gas thing for true.
I can't imagine how much money you're working for if you got $400. Not $400. You got nearly $1,200 a month.
But how long you been working there, ma'am? If you don't mind me being rude.
How long you living in St. Lucie?
Yeah.
Going a year now.
How long you living in St. Lucie?
All my life.
And they got like, other branches like near Warren's, Spike
No,
Stone.
not one.
Can't work from home. Overseas
I
calls would be
love
too much.
I would love to. You could, because you know they got magic and stuff. But you know people.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I'm sorry to hear that, man. You
Yeah.
gotta get an
Yeah.
electric car. You ain't gotta get an electric
The
car.
gas driving me crazy.
Get an electric car.
And the potholes on the road.
That
I
ain't
mean,
how
the
you
vehicles
electric
all
car.
getting mashed up.
Yeah.
You know, like, I started to get real mad at you. Thanks, Salt. Later.
Bye-bye, Han. Let's go back to the fortnight. Hey, good morning. Welcome to the program.
We're not going to discuss that EDJ pay
Morning.
No, of course.
People.
Good morning. How
We
you doing?
discuss that.
Good, man. First thing first.
We don't need
Gas
to.
actually, surprisingly, gas actually came down by 19 cents.
Thank you for that clarification as well. I can
Right.
remember the figure. I didn't know if it was that's not enough.
And that's enough, because, it's go up by 19 cents and come down by 2. But anyhow, the other thing is, which I found interesting with the young lady, the good gentleman talking about the gas. I had an associate the other day who told me something, which apparently was reported to the police as well. But people are actually stealing gas from vehicles now.
No, so that's
No,
been happening
no.
for a while because that happened to a friend of my ex-girlfriend. So you know how much years ago that was? I do have a big long girlfriend. I'm my first girlfriend. I was about 20 times.
Okay, cool.
Right? So this is over.
I thought I was your last week girlfriend.
over 10 years ago, I know that this thing happened. So that somebody come and say for off in my gas, rent it depart.
And the thing is, the person's vehicle was broken into. And they went through the process of reporting it to the police or whatever. And just by the way, happened to mention that part at the end. And it seemed to be something that is going on a lot in St. George.
Well,
So what happened is when the person went to the gas station, not knowing anything, a SUV, just the nozzle in the pump, somebody said, "Well, stop, the gas running out." The attendant was like, "The gas running out." So she was like, "How many gas running out?" And then a gentleman who he had experience with it, then went onto the vehicle, and apparently there are 2 clamps that holds together. The clamps were actually off, and the hose off.
Oh, so that's how the cycling off the gas.
That's how the siphoning off the gas.
These people are creative, boy. They know every trick in it. But I think what was gonna happen though, they're gonna start bringing in cameras though. I think that's the business to get into. Bringing in cameras and installing cameras and people around people's houses. Cause we can definitely have to get more alert.
I don't know,
that's the
boy.
one way. We
Again,
got to get
again,
more
Grim.
surveillance. Yeah.
All right, cool, man.
Have a great day.
Before we go any further, I just want to...
197 on the WhatsApp says, I drive a Kia Cerato for and they can't get a
my
week
mic
out
on?
of $50. The trick is not to let it go past a quarter. You can put in $50 when the tank is on E and expect all the dust to give you mileage.
I can see the red
Let's
light.
go back to the phone lines.
Barbara,
Hi,
just
good morning.
Stop calling! I got something I want to say.
Good morning, caller. How you doing? Hello, caller. Please be
Good. Now the caller has everything. I'm just curious. Am I the only one that heard Salt refer to the DJ played Buff Bay when you walked in with leggings?
There are a few people on the WhatsApp.
I'm not worried about you. I need to know who was the DJ.
One Russell.
Russell.
Yes, Russell. DJ Russell is the name we'll go with for that there.
Okay.
Yeah. You want no.
No.
Oh man, I wish it was DJ Deluxe or something like that. I wish it could have or even Tommy with a tag. But no, it was Russell. Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Big up DJ Russell. Yeah.
You go back to the phone line. Good morning. Welcome to the program. Turn on the radio in the background, please.
All right, you wanted for this story. I call for Bubbles so you have your score. That's the boy.
You see, I appreciate you, caller. You block the calls. I appreciate you. Let me get the bottom of this. I try to
Yeah,
understand.
you go get the bottom of this.
You see, you the real MVP here right now, the caller. So, Patrick, I'm trying to understand. So, you walked into the arena,
In my leggings.
and what color were your leggings?
First of all, I didn't wear leggings. Right? I was being a joke. It was a joke for 132 who said that they didn't 123 who said they didn't see me in a skirt and they wanted to see me in a skirt. So I wore my traditional Nike shorts. Okay,
you
sir.
played center.
Oh yeah, and I played center.
Okay.
I didn't play center. I played center.
Center. Okay, all right.
Center is the real major netball term.
Get to the Buff Beer part now with Bubbles going
But they ain't a buff bear.
They ain't a buff bear,
Ain't a
sorry.
buff bear. But
But
the DJ did play. We play go on, Granny. Because we play
Okay.
against a return netball. But there was no buff bear.
Oh, You were being sarcastic.
Or boring guy, or grip me.
Grip me, it wasn't.
I didn't tell anybody what my favorite position was.
It wasn't that.
It wasn't
You're squatting the down.
Furthermore, let me just explain also. If I did walk on to the netball court in leggings and the DJ played Buff Bear, that will constitute sexual harassment.
Yes, and you don't stand for that.
I want to understand that. All right, thank you.
You don't get past it,
That's what all we DJs got to learn to understand. You can't be pointing at girls and playing certain songs because that is sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Thank you for your call,
and even if I drive in my Corolla and start on the back seat, that's not anyway. Big up, Sir Frat.
The dog's got to live.
Yeah.
Good morning. Welcome to the program. How you doing?
Nobody charge.
Caller of the day. I salute you, caller. I salute you. You get there before me.
Oh, that mercy. Oh, that will win me. That will win me, boy. All right, last call for the year.
We're done with that.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, guys. What drives me crazy is that early for the morning, you're trying to get work. You're traversing Barbados, and then you see big container trucks and tractors and things for the roads early in the morning. Man, things need to go off the road at a certain time, man.
Oh, come on, man.
Man, they said big container trucks and things. I believe they should be operating from, like we said, 9 o'clock at night until early morning.
Okay.
They come off the road. And like these tractors and things, like I drive behind a tractor for
So we advocated for a 24-hour system in Barbados. We need more of that then. I can take a point.
Yeah.
We ain't got much time.
It
So.
take me over hours morning to get from St. Philip to Warren. It's usually taking about 30 minutes. And it just tractors, and like, they have space.
So you can park. What you take from St. Philip to Warren that you have to drive behind the tractor for you?
The tractor about 7 cars in front of me.
Ah.
You understand? I really look behind me, they got more the kid.
Long snare.
And no music.
Tractor had a motorcade can work, and the man will not give in and give up. And it's tight roads to go country St. John, go St. George, and country back.
Let me come to St. John.
Then it way to like traverse and pass our tractor.
Yeah.
And that man drive about 30 straight down.
Wow. Yeah. All right, thank you
Man,
for the call, sir.
Hopefully it won't be an everyday thing. Hopefully it won't be an every morning thing.
All right, thank you.
Easy.
Nah, it makes sense. We ain't got to take his last call. No. Good morning. How you doing? Last call.
Hello?
Hey.
The man
Is you that know all of a salt and answer your phone?
I'm talking about driving trucks at that point. You don't know what he's talking about here. This coming from a truck driver.
Let me hear you.
Cause on the day he's got so much blind spots by them. So imagine on the night, big man.
Right.
You with a 40-foot trailer.
Can't see that.
Probably that same idiot no probably running back at me now complaining no cause he ain't see me.
Right. Yeah, flip side.
Yeah, we need to get both perspectives, so I appreciate the call.
It's best on the day early on the morning and the evening. We don't really like the much driving. Let's really go do it.
Oh, but I see, man. I see truckers in the states.
It's sir.
Be in your bed.
Your bed. Keep it there.
I see truck drivers in the states don't drive at night, though. They got enough overnight and thing, but they don't got any blind spots.
Yeah, they got big highways and.
They never got the blind spots, but then they got the room.
Yeah.
And then they got to worry about the little cat roads that we got in Barbados.
Right.
And potholes.
Have a great day,
Thank
sir.
you.
That's crazy.